Hello everyone. I sure hope you can hear me with all this traffic going by. Hope you can hear the little birdies too, because they're all chirping and singing and everything. And it's really nice. We're just at a little park here because Nate wanted to go to the park. Luckily, there's one close by, and it's actually a nice day. Like, it is cold so long here in Minnesota. We had some cold days not too long ago. Thank God, no snow, but still kind of cold, frost-ish kind of days. And, it's May. So, today, it's not too hot. There's a little bit of a coolness. Birds are singing. It's just nice out. Like, it is finally nice out. And what better than to do a video? And of course, what better video to do than one on spirituality? So I made one not too long ago about where I am currently on my path, and then I also did the YouTube pagan tag, I think it was called. And as I said before, I'm always looking for things, always trying to study things, see what path my personal beliefs align with. So far, I haven't found one thing. As I said before, I'm very eclectic in everything. I just love a variety of things. I love different types of music. I like reading different types of books. The idea of sticking to one thing it seems like a nightmare to me. And I kind of feel that way about spirituality. Because there are so many things to take from, respectfully, obviously. But, so many things to learn from. You don't necessarily have to follow a path to, appreciate a certain, quote, philosophy, etc. But me, myself, if I want to get specific, it keeps coming back to this connection of nature. And I, had these types of interest when I was younger. And then I got to studying about religions and, how they actually functioned and everything. Because I was always interested, in the gods of nature and nature spirits and such. And that hasn't left. And that's why, like I said before, I always, once I got to a certain age and I started learning what things are, the base of my spirituality has been nature-centered or pagan or whatever you want to call it. But going back to the videos, Paul, who runs a couple channels, and I think Indie Creators was one he commented through on this video, but He's got a lot of great content. He also has one called Paul Reads Writes Reviews. So go check that out because, like I said, it's really great book content. And you mentioned about Druidism, Druidism. I think it can either be called Druidism or Druidry or whatever. When I did that pagan tag. And so I was looking into Wicca before, and I liked it, but researching more, I'm not sure I agree with a lot of the history. I'm not sure if I agree with all the beliefs. While I do respect the idea of balance of light and dark, I guess I lean more towards the light side and everything, but not denying the other one. But like I said, there was just something about Wicca that just didn't hold my attention. And I was never truly sure if I could look into Druidry, just because you hear different things about, whether or not women could actually be druids, I don't fully worship the Celtic pantheon, although it is a pantheon that I'm looking more towards. Because I wanted to look more into European ancestry and just pantheons you don't hear about too much in general. So what I'm saying is I think that I am going to start looking more into Druidism or Druidry. Because obviously there is a modern take on it, which there's a modern take on everything from, Druidry and Hellenism to Christianity and Islam. Obviously people of all cultures and faiths, whatever, are, obviously living differently than 8,000 years ago. You know what I mean? So there's going to be a modern twist on most things just because it is the modern era. And I think while we have to understand history and understand where things came from and acknowledge both good and bad, we have to realize that things have changed over the time. That doesn't excuse any bad, but we still can look at it from the perspective of today. Obviously, when I say this, I don't mean that, excuse an organization that is like, purely racist or something like that. No, God, no. But things such as the role of women and stuff in certain religions, people were kind of quick to bash Christianity and religions like Islam and stuff, which there's a lot of sexism there. But that's not true for everyone that practices those. Not everyone has those ideas. And the funny thing is that, while we had goddesses and pagan religions and, pagan cultures, they weren't always that fantastic to women. And I think I've done a video on that before too, in one of the pagan challenges. But yeah, so while I will be studying, about ancient culture and trying to learn more about it, I'm also going to look into books and videos and stuff on the modern interpretation of spirituality and religion. So, yeah, I think I am going to start looking more into the Druid path. Anyways, that's my little video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.